This video is sponsored by Giant Games. Find their game, Pascal's Wager, at the link in the description. Hello, sinners and saviors. My name is TVSkyn, and recently I was reached out to by Giant Games who wanted to sponsor a showcase for their mobile game called Pascal's Wager. Now, mobile games can be a bit of a wasteland of shady monetization and low-effort cash grabs, so I was skeptical but very pleasantly surprised to find that Pascal's Wager is a full-fledged Souls-like on mobile, and that it is a purchase-to-own single-player game. No in-game currencies, no subscriptions, just a one-time fee upfront to own the game forever. The game has cosmetic DLC and an expansion pack, but if you were to purchase absolutely everything that the game lets you purchase, the most you could possibly spend is, at least to my calculations, about $15. So for that alone, frankly, I decided that this sponsorship was worth it. So, let's run down the basics. Pascal's Wager is a dark fantasy RPG using a familiar Souls-like playstyle. The touchscreen control style is pretty intuitive, and I was able to play the game pretty comfortably using that option. You can also pair up a controller to your phone and use that for a more console-like experience, which I ended up taking advantage of. I used a PS4 controller, which is really easy to pair to an Android phone, and immediately I felt right at home with the control scheme. The story features 4 playable characters who feel very different in their playstyle. The starting character, Terrence, controls like your typical Souls character, light attack, heavy attack, quick dodges, and so on. The next character you unlock, Norwood, is much more of a heavy bruiser, and his playstyle revolves around building up resource meters using his basic attacks and advanced moves, ultimately working up to really big special attacks. You unlock new characters as you play through the story, which adds layers of complexity and more options to your playstyle. As for character progression, there is the standard Souls-like leveling system, where you rest at an altar and offer up currency to increase your basic stats, but layered on top of that, you can also progress through a talent tree, unlocking special skills and new moves for each character, and you can find, craft, and equip items called trophies, which add more stat bonuses and gameplay changes on top of that. Performance-wise, the game does pretty well. I've tried it out both on my Galaxy S20 Plus, which is a pretty recent flagship phone, where it ran buttery smooth at high frame rates with high graphical settings, and I also tried it out on a much older Huawei Honor 8 that I had lying around, where I did have to turn down the graphics a bit, but I experienced smooth and consistent gameplay nonetheless. Now, mobile phones being mobile phones, your mileage may vary a little bit on this one, but as far as I can tell, the game is really well optimized. So, what about the story? Well, the game takes place in the land of Solus, where a curse has blanketed the land in permanent black fog, and parasitic monsters turn humans into beasts called the Marred. Mysterious giant creatures called Colossus bring light and safety and ward off the dark fog, and human communities have become essentially nomadic, building villages around the Colossi and following them when they migrate. After 1,000 years of this, though, the Colossi have started to fall ill and die, which is a pretty major threat when they are the only thing that makes the place safe to live in. Much of the story, therefore, revolves around the mystery surrounding this particular illness. The main character, Terrence, is an aging knight who has taken up a job as a courier, traveling through the black mist to investigate the Colossus. But really, he's in pursuit of his ex-wife Teresa, a witch who seems connected to the mystery of the Colossi and who haunts him in visions and nightmares as he pursues his quest. The game has a strong art direction, weaving in a lot of dark fantasy inspirations with some solidly executed character and monster designs. There's also rather a lot of high-quality animation on display here, with some really well-choreographed cutscenes featuring full voice acting. I admittedly don't have a ton of experience with mobile games, but every part of Pascal's Wager consistently impressed me with sheer production value. A ton of effort has clearly gone into this game, and it's heartening to see a game like this being sold with no predatory monetization schemes holding it back. Now, talking about the game is all well and good, of course, but nothing beats actually seeing it being played. So, let me send it over to myself in the past to showcase some of the gameplay and take on the first boss of the game. And once again, if the game catches your interest, you can find it on iOS or Android with the links in the description. Now, over to you, Pascal.
Alright, FutureSkyn, I hope you said something smart about the video game, because I'm about to show you how it actually plays. And the way it plays, well, as we mentioned in the intro, very much like a Souls-like. It feels like completely familiar to me. And the character I'm playing with right now, Terrence, is basically, you got your light attacks, which are fast, you've got your heavy attacks, which are slow, and that's your R2s. Completely like a Souls character. Dodge is like a Souls character, pretty much. Well, a little bit more like a Bloodborne character in some ways, actually. There's a really generous parry window, which is lovely. And you've got special attacks, one of which I will attempt to show you. If I could find something to show you it on, like, for instance, this lady right here. Hello. Boom. There's a special attack. That's a quick stab, which is executed by doing light attack and then heavy attack in quick succession. And they cost rage, which is the little meter you see down there to the left of my health bar, with the orange stuff in it. So you build up your special attack meter by just basically by fighting foes, and then you spend that resource on more powerful attacks to really lay down the pain. Which gives a nice push and pull, like you're constantly sort of building up resources and spending them. There's no reason to build up more rage than you need in order to be able to use an attack. Oh, there's a little doggy up there. Hello, doggy. I'm gonna stab you in the face. Haha. As you can see, that special attack right there, it basically finishes off these very small enemies in essentially one hit. Uh-oh. No. So, fighting even 2 enemies at a time in this game is real tough. It's very much a game that's designed much more around dueling and managing enemy crowds really carefully. So, when you get into an ambush, like, your best option is usually to... No, ah! Oh, what the hell? Oh, I have not seen that happen before. Oh dear. How much damage do you take from anything? Oh, not much, I see. Okay, cool. Okay, great. Oh, you have big tentacles, I do not like it. But you have a cool character design, though. What? Oh, don't do that. Don't. Oh, I'm poisoned. I don't like being poisoned. Okay. Nope. Run away. We are just... No, I'm just gonna go heal and come back later. Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh, no. No. Ah! Help! Open the door. Run! Oh, there's more of them. Okay, well, this is bad on every single possible level. Ah! Oh god, failure cascade. Oh, Jesus. Made it out, though. Healing. Get my sanity back, please. Oh, dear. So... I'll talk about the sanity meter more in a later segment, but just suffice it to say that if the sanity goes all the way down, bad stuff happens, and you don't want that. But I suppose it is time that I show off the second playable character that I've unlocked at this point of the game. There's 4 characters to unlock in total, as I mentioned, and these guys play very differently from each other. This guy here, he's also got a resource meter, as you can see. There's a red thing down there. And that red resource meter allows me to use his coffin to do stuff like this. And his coffin attacks tend to have super armor, which is to say, like, he's really hard to stagger out of them. He's much more of a tank kind of character. He can take a lot of punishment without flinching. And using your coffin attacks builds up rage for him, so he needs to first use his punches to build up his red meter, and then he can use his coffin to do stuff like this. So there's a push and pull with him of, like, trying not to take too much damage while you're building up your meters and then unleashing hell and destruction on your enemies. Oh, no. Okay, that lady on the other side of the red whatever that is that I don't want to step on, yeah, she's just dangerous. Dangerous and scary. Do not want to deal with her. Do not want to fight her. So let's just go up here, where presumably some ambushes are waiting. Oh no. Ah! Ow. Another classic Souls move. Don't turn into monsters, please. Monster's bad. No monster. Punch. Ow. Punch. Coffin. Sneaky, 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 sneaky. Charge punch! Bam! Oh, that didn't do as much damage as I was hoping. Okay, punch, punch, punch. Building up my meters. There is a backstab, by the way, in case you're curious. There's a backstab that you can unlock in your talent trees as you progress your character, which will let you sneak up on enemies and do the big, satisfying attacks that you're used to from other Souls games. Oh, nope. There we go. Big smack. Oh, oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No, 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 no. Oh, does she see me? She doesn't. Good. Good, 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 good. Whew. That was a little close. All right. Let's swap back. So, because you have two characters, you also have two health pools, and each character has their own stash of health potions. So, you can manage your characters a little bit like a roster in a fighting game, where you can swap between them in order to, like, make sure that if some character is really low on health and about to die, you can swap them out, then hope to find some health potions with which to heal them a little later on down the line. Which I thought was quite nice. Okay, you are going to be up here throwing firebombs, and I don't want to deal with that. I don't like that red stuff. I'm gonna try to avoid it. Oh, hello, little frog. I'm not sure what that frog does. You can feed him stuff. And ostensibly that has a chance of doing something good. I don't know what it is. I haven't explored that mechanic yet. Okay. Hello, lady. You are dangerous and terrifying. I don't like you. Woo. I fought this enemy as a mini boss earlier, and she wrecked me. Ugh, jeez. 12 bone fragments. That's not too bad. And look at that lovely creepy animation as the altar spawns. I really like that. I'll just hit up a level up, because, god damn it, I need more everything. Some more health, because you need a big health pool to take all the hits you do. And let's regenerate. And that seems, to me, as good a place as any to cut to a future segment. We'll show off the first boss of the game, who's a bit of a doozy. Not easy to kill. There's a good amount of challenge in this game. So, over to you. Even more different in the past Skyen. Alright, let me show you the first boss of the game and some of the features that exist in the boss fights in this game. Say hello. To a very angry boy with a hood. Sorrow. Whoop. So, like your typical Souls boss, this guy is way bigger than you. He hits a lot harder. And you have to be careful about your dodges to get out of his damage. So I've fought him a couple of times before, which is why I'm not instantly dead right now. The first time I try to fight this guy, ow. As you can see, he does track you rather well with some of his attacks, and you do have to be kind of cautious about your... there we go. Oh, shit. Well, that happened faster than I wanted it. So, as it says in the tutorial pop-up here, when you're fighting a boss, if your character loses all of their sanity, they enter into a state of lunatic. In this state, the boss will become stronger and gain new attacks. This state can only be removed by defeating the boss. Elixirs of sanity will not be useful. So I wanted to explain the sanity mechanic in this game, which is that as you fight enemies, your sanity goes down. And having your sanity lowered is really bad because it causes your character to enter into a weakened state of some kind. It's essentially this game's equivalent of hollowing. For this guy that I'm playing right now, it means that he has a lower health pool, and that he can't dodge as much in rapid succession, which this guy's taking hella advantage of by doing that little jump attack, which I'm kind of trying to bait out of him because it's also a good opportunity to attack. Damn it. But yeah, if you're looking for a challenge, if you're looking for a challenge in this game, the boss fights offer that in spades, because so long as you manage your sanity meter reasonably, which I'm just going to equip my elixirs of sanity here, then you'll just have an ordinary boss fight with them. But if you enter into the frenzy mode, you get yourself an extra challenge, my friend, and quite a bit of one too. Fortunately, you can skip cutscenes like these ones, so trying a boss multiple times is not too tedious. Now, when you die, you lose some of your currency, which in this case would be bone fragments. You don't lose all of them, and there's no recovery mechanic. Like, you don't have to go and find your corpse to recover the stuff you lost. Nope. Nope. No, no, nope. Yes. I hit you once with my sword. Ha-ha! Uh-oh. Or my cane, actually. See, that attack right there, the swipe with the flail, that will massively deplete your sanity. So he can kind of force you into that lunacy mode if you're not careful. This is not easy. Now, there is a casual mode. Like, if you're worried about the difficulty, there is a casual mode, which ramps down the difficulty quite substantially, which is lovely. I appreciate that that's there, because that makes the game a lot more accessible, especially to people who aren't used to controlling a game on a phone like this. Oh, by the way, the white gauge underneath his health, that's his stagger gauge. If you can do enough damage quickly and consistently enough, which I can't because I'm playing real careful here, you can stagger an enemy and get an execution move off on them, which is very powerful and looks rad. And feels pretty powerful. Like, it's basically the equivalent of like a Bloodborne Visceral. Okay, I'm not gonna drink another sanity potion right now. Well, maybe I should, actually. Because I can beat him. I'm so close. What? Oh, no, wait, never mind. Never mind. I have run out of resources to lose to him anyway, so no big deal. I do need those bone fragments, though, to create more sanity potions. So eventually, if I lose too much, I'll have to go back and kill some enemies, get a few bone fragments so I can craft some more sanity potions. Fortunately, that's not too onerous. They cost like six bone fragments each, which is not that hard to get a hold of. Enemies will drop like 3 or 4 at a time. But the lovely thing about the sanity meter is that it kind of forces you to pace yourself when you're fighting the guy, because if you get too close and you get hit by that thing, you can get shot straight into lunatic mode, and you do not want that, my friends. You do not want that. Whoa. Okay, healing, 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 heal, 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 heal. Quick. Good. Thank you. Ah! No, 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 no. And boom! Gotcha! Whew!
You again?
You know him?
That is Teresa, this guy's ex-wife. She's connected to the mystery of this world somehow. We need to find her. I love the little birds she's got holding up her dress. I think that's such a cool detail. This cutscene, by the way it ends, that was the moment when I went, oh, this game has some cool visual designs, because look at that. That's no moon. That is Hegem the Colossus, whose light is fading, which is why this village has fallen to ruin. And that, to me, like, the idea of these giant colossi carrying light around to dispel the dark mist that's haunted, like, that's just such a cool visual idea. Like, and just as a world-building detail, this idea of, like, nomadic societies following these colossi around, that's some really damn good stuff. Like, that's some stuff you can build an interesting video game around, I think.
And thanks for that gameplay segment, Pascal. Good job not dying too much. Thanks once again to Giant Games for sponsoring this video, and as a reminder once again, you can use my links in the description to find Pascal's Wager on iOS and Android and let them know that you came from me. Hey, thank you very much for watching the first sponsored video on this channel, which also turned out to be the first video of 2021, which, given that it's actually a good game with ethical monetization, I hope is a sign for better things to come after the hell year that was 2020. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Please remember to wash your hands and wear a mask. And once the vaccine comes around, please, for the love of God, take it. I want this darn pandemic to be over. And try to act in solidarity with those who are working hard right now to make the world a better place.